Hello dear students, today I am going to review the question paper of higher secondary part first in the subject of physical education for the session Annual Regular Soft Zone 2023 of UT J&K. I hope that the solution of this question paper is helpful for the students, those who are appearing in annual, regular and biannual examination of UT J&K. Subject Physical Education. Maximum marks 70. Class 11th. Time 3 hours. Section A. Multiple choice questions. Each question carry 1 marks. Question number 1. Physical education should aim to provide option first sports equipment, number 2 coaching, number 3 skilled leadership, number 4 electronic items. Answer is option third, skilled leadership. Question number 2. As a result of physical training, the amount of connective tissues, option first increases, second decreases, third remain same, fourth none of these. Answer is option first, increases. Question number 3. Aggression is a part of human, option first intelligence, second need, third greed, fourth behavior. Answer is option fourth, behavior. Question number 4. Health is a man's greatest. Option first education, second wealth, third power, fourth none of these. Answer is option second, wealth. Question number 5. The dimension of sitting square in Kho is option first 30 centimeter into 30 centimeter, second 30 meter into 30 meter, third 20 centimeter into 20 centimeter, fourth 20 meter into 20 meter. Answer is option first 30 centimeter into 30 centimeter. Question number 6. Total number of points in one game of kabaddi is option first 21 points, number 2 11 points, number 3 25 points, number 4 none of these. Answer is option fourth, none of these. Question number 7. The Olympic flag was designed in option first 1900, second 1904, third 1914, fourth 1920. Answer is option third, 1914. Question number 8. Vitamins and minerals are known as option first mesonutrients, second micronutrients, third macronutrients, fourth all of these. Answer is option second, micronutrients. Section B. Very short answer type questions. 2 marks each questions. Question number 9. What are the objectives of Dronacharya Award? This question is selected from chapter number 7, National Games. The answer may be: few objectives of Dronacharya Award are as listed below. Number 1. The main objective of Dronacharya Award is to motivate coaches for raising the standards of sportsperson to the highest performance in international events and bring glory to the country. Number 2. Dronacharya Award is given as an honor of outstanding coaches in sports and games for their outstanding and meritorious work on a consistent ways and enabled sportsperson to excel in international events. Or write a short note on Independence Day. This question is selected from chapter number 7, National Games. Independence Day, celebrated on 15th August is a significant national holiday in India. It marks the day when the country gained independence from British rule in 1947. This day reminds us of the sacrifices and courage all men and women took to free our country from the Britishers. Question number 10. Define motivations. This question is selected from chapter number 3, Psychological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer may be motivation is an inner feeling which energizes a person to work more. The emotions or desires of a person prompt him for doing a particular work. Question number 11. What is career? This question is selected from chapter number 4, Career Aspects in Physical Education. The answer may be a job or profession that somebody has been trained for and does for a long time. The series of jobs that somebody has in a particular area of work. Question number 13. Question number 12. Briefly define health education. This question is selected from chapter number 5, Health and Family Educations. The answer may be health is a state of complete physical, mental, social well-being of an individual. Health is often affected by diseases. Health depends upon the diet, age, mental peace, type of work, etc. Question number 13. What do you know about radar? This question is selected from chapter number 6, Concept of Major Games and Sports. The answer may be during each play known as a raid, a player from the attacking side known as raider runs into the opposing team side of the court and attempts to tag as many of the 7 defending players as possible. Question number 14. Write about Paralympic Games. This question is selected from chapter number 8, Olympic Games. The answer may be a series of international contests for athletes with disabilities that are associated with the held following the Summer and Winter Olympic Games. Question number 15. Write any 2 functions of diet. This question is selected from chapter number 9, Diet and its Importance in Physical Education. The answer may be the 2 functions of diet are as listed below. Number 1. Diet contains nutrients, substances essential for growth, repair and maintenance of body tissues. Number 2. In diet, nutrients provide the energy for our body. Question number 16. Briefly define contusion. This question is selected from chapter number 10, Common Sports Injuries and Rehabilitations. The answer may be a region of injured tissues or skin in which blood capillaries have been ruptured. A bruise, a dark contusion on his cheek was beginning to swell. Question number 17. Mention dimension of Kabaddi court. This question is selected from chapter number 6, Concept of Major Games and Sports. The answer may be length of the Kabaddi court for men 12.50 meters, breadth of the Kabaddi court for men 10 meter, distance of work line from the center line in men 3.75 meter, distance between work line to bonus line in men 1 meter, distance from bonus line to end line in men 1.50 meters, then size of the sitting block for men 8 meter into 1 meter. Question number 18. Draw a level diagram of badminton court with its dimension. This question is selected from chapter number 6, Concept of Major Games and Sports. The answer may be, first of all, draw a neat and clean diagram of badminton court with the help of pencil, scale, divider, etc. Then write its measurements such as length and breadth of badminton court for double game, 44 into 20 feet. Second, length and breadth of badminton court for single game 44 into 17 feet. Then height of the pole 5 feet 1 inch. Height of the net at the center 5 feet. Short service area 6 feet 6 inch. Section C, short answer type question, 3 marks each. What do you mean by physical education? Sport, the same with appropriate definitions. This question is selected from chapter number 1, concept of physical education. The answer may be the word physical education is derived from two separate words, physical and education. Physical is relating to body and education means systematic instructions or training or preparation for life or some particular task. Then definitions. According to Irwin, physical education is a program of physical activities that develops health in youth. Number 2, according to J.V. Nash, physical education is the sum of those experiences which comes to the individual through movement. Or elaborate the modern trends of physical education. This question is selected from chapter number 1, concept of physical education. The answer may be the 19th century was an extraordinary period of development in terms of both ideas about sports and fitness and physical education. Muscular activity and competitions became not only acceptable but favorable. Moral development began to be tied to sport and fitness. Modern concept of physical education has been raised to a global perspective and has become one of the most viable factors in cross-culture integrations. In 21st century, physical education is no more physical training, it pertaining to physical fitness alone. It is believed that physical education is contribute to physical, social, mental and intellectual for all-round development. Question number 20. Explain the human digestion process. This question is selected from chapter number 2, physiological aspects of physical education. The answer may be the digestive system converts the food which we eat into their simplest form like glucose, amino acid or fatty acids. The broken down food is then absorbed into the bloodstream from the small intestine and the nutrients are carried to the each cell in the body. Question number 21. Give the list of commonly misused drugs in sports. Explain any one. This question is selected from chapter number 5, Health and Family Education. The answer may be list of commonly misused drugs are as under. Number 1, caffeine, cocaine, growth hormones, diuretics, anabolic steroids. Then explanation of diuretics. It eliminates fluid from the body. The person reduces body weight in very short period. This type of drugs are used by the boxing, judo and wrestler athletes or players. It reduces the natural appetite. Question number 22. Elaborate the difference between psychology and sports psychology. This question is selected from chapter number 3, Psychological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer may be the difference between psychology and sports psychology are as under. First of all, psychology. It is the scientific study of the mind and behavior of the individual. Then sports psychology. Sports psychology is a proficiency that uses psychology knowledge and skills to address optimal defense well-being of the athletes. Question number 23. Write a detailed note on School Games Federation of India. This question is selected from Olympic Games, chapter number 8. The answer may be SGFI organizes games or competitions for girls and boys at national level. It also affiliated to the Indian Olympic Association. It works for the physical welfare of school boys and girls of India. The first national games in 1924 in Lahore. Discuss. Question number 24. Discuss Dronacharya Award. This question is selected from chapter number 7, National Games. The answer may be, it is officially called the Dronacharya Award for Outstanding Coaches in Sports and Games for coaches who help athletes achieve excellency over a period of 4 years. The awardees are decided by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Question number 25. Describe the historical background of ancient Olympic Games. This question is selected from chapter number 8, Olympic Games. The answer may be, Olympic Games were held in 776 BC at Olympia in small township about 220 miles from Athens, capital city of Greece. Giant statue of god Zeus, 40 feet high. The statue was said to be of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. The ceremony of Olympic Games begins from New Moon Day in July after 4 years. Any war or disputes that might be taken place among the city states would be stopped at once and a truce would be declared. Question number 26. What are the various effects of exercises on muscular system? This question is selected from chapter number 2, Physiological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer may be, few effects of exercises on muscular system are as listed below. Number 1, gain in strength. Number 2, body composition changes. Number 3, increase in muscle mass. Number 4, efficient use of diet. Number 5, proper shape of the body. Number 6, better neuromuscular coordination. 7, develop endurance. Number 8, lactic acid tolerance increased. 9, muscle thickness increased. 10, faster recovery from injury. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 27. Discuss the relationship of physical education with general education. This question is selected from chapter number 1, Concept of Physical Education. The answer may be, physical education is an integral part of the general education which promotes harmonious growth and development. Through vigorous muscular activity, a person modifies his behavior. A person becomes physically, mentally, socially, and emotionally adjusted to the society. A person improves and strengthens his body. Section D, long answer type question. 5 marks each. Question number 28. What are the categories of nutrients? Explain in detail. This question is selected from chapter number 9, Diet and its Importance in Physical Education. The answer may be, there are more than 40 different kinds of nutrients in food. They can generally classified into following 7 major groups. Number 1, carbohydrates. 2, proteins. 3, fats. 4, vitamins. 5, minerals. 6, dietary fiber. 7, water. Then explanation of the nutrients. Number 1, carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are the main source of energy. Carbohydrates are providing fuel to the body. Fats, the soft white substance under the skins of animals and peoples. The source of fats are butter, cream, extra. Proteins, a substance found in a food such as meat, fish, eggs, and beans. It is important for helping people and animals to grow and be healthy. Vitamins. Vitamins are a substances that our bodies need to develop and functions normally. Vitamins B, C, A, D, E, and K are fats soluble. Minerals. A mineral is a composed of a single element or compound. Most all the essentials are present in green leafy vegetables. Water. Water is an inorganic liquid substance made of two elements, hydrogens and oxygen in the ratio of 2:1. Roughage. Roughage consists of mainly cellulose and smaller quantities of hemicellulose. Or, what do you know about obesity? What are its causes and how to prevent it? This question is selected from chapter number 9, Diet and its importance in physical development. The answer may be Introduction of obesity. It is a nutritional disorder whereby a person becomes bulky and overweight due to the excessive of fats in the body. A person having obesity is called obesity or fat. Causes of obesity. Few causes of obesity are as listed below. Number 1, hormonal imbalance. 2, age factors. Number 3, overnutrition. 4, genetic disorder. 5, economic status. 6, eating lot of junk food. 7, drinking of alcohol. 8, sedentary habit. 9, stress. 10, eating lot of sweets. Prevention. Few preventive steps taken to avoid obesity are as listed below. Number 1, choosing healthier foods. 2, limiting unhealthy foods. 3, limiting television time. 4, increase fruit and vegetable intake. 5, encourage physical activity. Question number 29. Define sports injuries. Describe any 5 sports injuries in detail. This question is selected from chapter number 10, Common Sports Injuries and Rehabilitations. The answer may be sports injuries is the kind of injuries that most commonly occur during sports or exercise, but they are not limited to athletes. Number 1, sprain. 2, strain. 3, dislocation. 4, fracture. 5, muscle pull. Explain all these 5 injuries into 2 to 3 lines, or define fracture and dislocation. Explain the types of fracture and its handling. This question is also selected from chapter number 10, Common Sports Injuries and Rehabilitation. The answer may be fracture. When a bone break or crack is known as fracture. Dislocation. A dislocation is an injury to a joint, a place where 2 or more of your bones come together, in which the ends of your bones are forced from their normal position. Types of fracture. There are 7 types of fracture. Number 1, green streak fracture. Number 2, comminuted fracture. Number 3, impacted fracture. Number 4, simple fracture. 5, compound fracture. 6, complicated fracture. 7, depressed fracture. Explain all these 7 types of fracture into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 30. Discuss the various career opportunities with reference to the nature of job for each opportunities. This question is selected from chapter number 4, Career Aspects in Physical Education. The answer may be number 1, as a coach. 2, as a personal trainer. 3, as a instructor. Number 4, as a journalist. 5, as a physical education teacher. 6, as a physical education lecturer. 7, as a commentator. 8, as a administrators. 9, as a biomechanist. 10, as a sports reporter. Or define the various courses of physical education in detail. This question is selected from chapter number 4, Career Aspect in Physical Education. The answer may be courses in physical education are as listed below. Number 1, Certificate in Physical Education after CPED. 2, 4 years BP degree course after 12th class. Number 3, 2 years DPED or BPED course after graduations. 4, master degree in physical education after BPEd or DPEd or BPE. 5. PhD in physical education after MPEd. 6. NIS after graduation. Thanks and have a nice day.